Hello again, YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing books that I picked up from a dollar bin that was 50% off, so it was a 50-cent sale. So these are out of 50-cent bins. I'll talk more about it later, but let's get right to the two from the tomb. So this week I was digging through the archives a little bit, reminiscing about my early days in the 90s. And everybody remembers these guys actually. So we got a Jim Lee cover, Ghost Rider issue 5. This was the first Ghost Rider book I picked up off the shelf that I paid when it came out. I was a huge Punisher fan, so this was obviously a great gimmick to get me to buy it. Then I ended up, being a huge Ghost Rider fan, especially the Danny Ketch version. Johnny Blaze from the 70s, not so much. But this will always be Ghost Rider to me. Just a huge fan of that era. All my friends and stuff, we were all just into the Punisher, Ghost Rider, Wolverine, the Hearts of Darkness, basically, But I'm super happy to have this in my collection. Then that I bought when this come out, like 90. Let's see if we can see what it says on here. 1990. So it's been in my collection the whole time. I recently picked up the second printing of this, so I had to have it. We'll leave it right there. Next up, of course, if you had that issue, you had to pick up the second part too. I just remember going into the comic shop and seeing that cover, man. Yeah, the Texera cover. One of my favorite artists too. One of the people I actually want to meet, and I probably have him sign this book. But just remember, just like took good times, you know what I mean? Just two great characters. We loved this stuff back in the days. So I figure I'll show these two while I'm at it. I picked up my pull box, and I thought these covers were pretty cool. I put them on my Instagram too. But I picked up issue 317 of Spawn, and this cover. So Spawn's the only book I'm really buying any of the variants with, and it's only if I like the cover. But I've been enjoying this story. I mean, it's pretty brutal. Just a lot of action. What you want in a comic, violent. Yeah, man, that's pretty awesome. So if you've been picking this up, man, you should. It's like $2.99 a month. You buy 2 issues for $6. Get way better than the deal Marvel's giving you, or DC for that fact. So again, I went to a 50-cent sale, and I spent about a good 2 hours in there, and I came away with 10 books. Not that I'm looking for anything special or anything like that. All I can tell you is from my area, the Spawn books, or even the early issues, like issues 1 through like 25, they're basically non-existent anymore. There's a lot of people buying those back issues up and getting them for cheap. I can't blame them. I mean, Spawn's a good series. Also, in my area, even like titles like Savage Dragon, it's hard to find anything. That's the only reason I usually went to these sales, is to pick up like Spawn books and Savage Dragon. But I guess all the app boys call them, using their little apps, finding with the key issues or something like that. So, but it's good though. I'm glad people are picking up Spawn. Because I got most of the early issues already, so it's not a really big deal for me. Most of the ones I need are a little bit expensive, and they've always been a little bit pricey because there was a limited run on them. Some of them like under 1,500 copies of a single issue. But that's my report. So if you find them Spawn issues cheap and you need them, man, pick them up because it seems like they're blowing out. So I'm not sure. Is there a movie or something like that coming out? Usually that's what fires all those boys up. But anyways, let's get to these books. So a series I'm trying to put together, it's Green Lantern Volume 2. Anytime I can find a cheap issue like that for my collection, it's awesome. So I just back this up just a tad. There we go. But yeah, I'm a huge Green Lantern fan. I even like this era. A lot of people, crap on this, especially DC and stuff like that. It's cheesy and stuff like that, but I enjoy it. It's a comic, And I'm a huge Hal Jordan fan. He's the only Green Lantern as far as I'm concerned. The thumbs down below is right there. Hit it if you don't agree. And send all your complaints to MSkey361. He takes all my complaints. Yeah, if you haven't checked his channel out, I'll leave a link down below for him. He's a cool dude, man. Check him out. He's showing some of his sports cards if you're into that. Next up, another series I'm working on. I've talked about this before, but I collect Superman Volume 1 also. I needed this issue, 401. I thought I might have this issue. I'm not 100% sure. I need to have my list. Of course, the other stupid thing I did is usually on my I write everything down on pen and paper for my want list and stuff like that. So I have Batman issues. I just put them on paper, and then I take pictures of my cell phone. Of course, I freaking left my freaking cell phone at home. So maybe I should start carrying my tablet with me, not the iPad tablet, the regular Scholastic stuff we used in the 90s, the spiral notebook or whatever. But this is issue 401. Just another series I'm collecting. Got this thing right in the middle. I'm like half tempted to rip that right out in the middle. I'm not a big fan of these, except for like the DC Comics Presents though, when I did Teen Titans. But having a whole other issue right in the middle of an issue, back in the day it was cool, man. You get you spend your 75 cents, you almost get 2 comics. But there's Superman and Lex Luthor's suit. But yeah, Superman. I'm piecing together that run also, and I refuse to spend any more than $5 on any single issue. Of course, I'm going to eventually have to, what is that, 201 or something or 199? I can't remember whether the Superman Flash race, but books like that, and of course some of the Neil Adams ones I'll have to spend a little money on, but I'm just making it a goal to not spend as much money on Superman Volume 1 as I possibly can. Another series I'm piecing together through the dollar bins. So basically, like I said, I go for Spawn, Savage Dragon. What's the other series? Oh, Superman and Green Lantern books. That's the four titles I'm looking for when I go through the dollar bins and 50-cent bins and cheap bins. The other series I try to piece together as a little bit is Judge Dredd. So I think I got another issue here. Let me see. Let me just go. These are all in random order too. Let me see. I thought I had another one. Nope, I think that's all I had. Yeah, I thought I had another issue, but I must have been mistaken. I think I put it back because that's right. I put it back because I thought I had it already, and I ended up having it. So, but yeah, I've been piecing this together. And Brian Bullen did a lot of the earlier issues. Yeah. So, but yeah, another good book to have in my collection. Who knows? It might pop up in here. Who knows? Oh, another Superman book. Also, another Lex Luthor appearance too. It's crazy. Through the same villain. But I also, with Action Comics and stuff like that, if there's a major villain like Lex Luthor, or, anybody else like Parasite or whatever, I'll pick them up for Action Comics. But I don't go to my way buying those unless they're Silver Ages. And even then, I don't go out of my way. For like under $5, I'll pick them up. You can pick up a lot of the Silver Age Superman stuff for pretty cheap. I'm talking like mid-grade, low-grade though. It seems like every con I go to, there's there's always that one dealer that has like I end up picking up like a whole bunch of them at the same time for like a couple bucks. But yeah, I'm a huge Superman fan. Yeah, if I ever had my three favorite heroes, and I'm not really into heroes too much anymore with the newer books, except with the exception of Batman. I still collect that one. I don't know, Savage Dragon and Spawn still are considered heroes. I'm not sure. I just consider them like cool comics right now with just different characters, but I don't consider them like superheroes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, then like Judge Dredd, another thing I usually go for is the reprints of the EC comics. So I'm trying to get the whole collection of that together. Some of them are pretty easy to find. It's just are pretty cheap. You just gotta find them in these dollar bins and stuff like that, because a lot of people don't really collect these. They like the originals. Me, I don't care. I'm happy with the reprints right now, because that's that's pretty cool. That's just one rabbit hole I don't want to go down, is looking for original these. If I come across them, eventually, once you're in this hobby, I've come across them before and I just never pulled the trigger on them. They can be quite pricey. Speaking of Savage Dragon, I was actually found one issue. I find a lot of 2, 3, 4, up to like 16 still in the dollar bin. So if you're looking for those, keep looking. But I ended up found this Savage Dragon issue 99. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't bring my damn list. I should look it up right now, but I'm pretty sure I don't have this issue. I think I have 102 or 101, the one that doesn't have Invincible in it. But I was like thumbing through this. I don't remember reading this one, so. Yeah, just all around good stuff, man. Just constant action. Eric Larson's just a really good storyteller too, and I like his art. So yeah, if you just like a good old fashioned book, that's the way he makes them. Let's see. Unfortunately, I should have probably said this at the beginning, but I don't have any real major keys in this thing, so major keys. I don't have any keys, I don't think. This is a non-key dollar bin issue. But picked up Tales of the Uncanny, book 3. I think I'm down to, I think I just need one more book of this run, 1963. If you're not familiar with this book, you can see who the creative team is behind this. And I recommend you get this book. You can usually find them dirt cheap. It's just a matter of just finding them. So, but Alan Moore, Rick Beach, Don Simpson, Pittsburgh Zone. Yeah, I thought this was pretty cool in the back. Monster-sized commies. But yeah, this is just, I just love this series so far of what I've read. Next up, I had to kind of buy something with some gore on it. This is a Chain Gang. I don't know too much about this, so it's gonna be interesting to read. But I thought the art when it was pretty really cool looking. 7 levels of hell. Yeah, just if you like splash pages, man, check that out. Got Tim Vigil. Guess he's doing the next issue. Yeah, but just thumbing through this, I was like, I'm gonna give this a try for 50 cents. Yeah, hell, just for the cover alone. Look at that in the back. Slash. James O'Barr. Well, I'll take this one out of the package too. Or out of the package, out of the. What am I, some kind of noob? I'm going all in on these books too. There might be a movie coming around, so you never know. But no, seriously, I picked up another issue of Captain Harlock. I love this title. I'm a huge fan of Ben Dunn's manga style, and I'm a huge fan of this character also. But you're gonna. But I think this is like my third or fourth issue of this book. But yeah, I just a huge fan of this character. The design of him is just awesome, and it looks like for Free Comic Book Day, they're coming out with something. I'm not sure if it's just a reprint of this issue. I didn't really look too deep into it, so I sort of wouldn't be surprised too. But I just saw there was a Captain Harlock book coming out, and just pumped to see that in there. I was like, whoa. So there's actually two books I want to get from Free Comic Book Day. It's Red Room. Ed Piscor's putting on something for that, so it's gonna be interesting to see what that looks like too. I already ordered my copy, and I put it on my sub list down at my comic shop. So definitely check it out if you haven't. It's called Red Room. I ordered it through the Fantagraphics website. I didn't know there was going to be something that was in a comic shop, so I ordered another copy of issue 1, so I have 2 copies of that and issue 2. But this, I'm curious to see what's going on with this. I didn't hear any real news or anything like that. But this is the first issue, so I picked up, I got 3 of them already. Because eventually I'm going to meet Ben Dunn's another person I want to meet and have him autograph this copy. I'd like to get a quick sketch or something like that of Harlock too. So, but I'm not 100% sure. Every time I look on his website or anything, there's really no mention, so I'm not sure if there's a falling out or something like that. So, because that's a pretty popular character, I guess, in Japan. Most people recognize this right here from the Misfits. Glenn Danzig used to wear that on a shirt, that Captain Harlock shirt from back in the day. So a lot of people know that from that. That's how I found out about this character, to be honest with you. I always thought that was a cool shirt, and I found out, So, but yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I should have a video coming out this Friday for my records, CDs. I got a couple, and I'm actually recording this. I think it's May 4th or May 3rd. I'm not sure what the hell date is. Whatever the first Monday is. I'm actually up to date on this one. Usually these are a couple weeks behind. But I got a couple of things I picked up in April, and I already got 4 things I picked up in May. So I got June's going to be here real quick, and then I already have a bunch of vinyl stuff. So it's funny, these past couple of months, I spent more on CDs and vinyl than I have comics, which is just saying how bad things are, with no shows and stuff like that. But we do have a show coming up in the end of May, and there's a huge sale going on at one of my local comic shops where I usually pick up a lot of my Batman issues and stuff like that. So, and I should have within the next 2 or 3 weeks here, my Batman video will be up. I know I've been promising that, but a couple of things have been happening, and I could not get them recorded in time the way I wanted to. So, just with family issues that popped up all of a sudden in the past. Wife had surgery and stuff like that, but. So I know I promised it to May. Apologize. It'll be back. It'll be up in the next 2 or 3 weeks here. So I might even do a special, make it Wednesday. Just I'm not sure. But I have a DCBS. I got stuff to talk about that. You're not going to want to miss that one probably. Because I'll let that go on. And like I said, I got a couple of sales coming up that got calling all. So be on the lookout. We're going to we're going straight through, man. I'm gonna make sure every Monday one of these damn videos are up. And I appreciate everybody watching. And again, I apologize. I didn't respond to like a couple of comments to the last video. I just didn't have any time. And when I say I didn't have any time, I literally, just running around trying to get everything back to normal. So, and it's back to normal now. So I'm gonna actually get off here. I'm gonna go load this video up, and I'm gonna respond to some comments here pretty soon. Probably around 9 o'clock. All right, thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. Check out my Instagram. Boom.